Hello, and welcome to Pulse Social's weekly news bulletin. I'm your host, Edward Dexter. Let's take a look at this week's stories. In this week's stories, I'll examine the role of sports, past and present, in the UAE. I'll look at sports' historic roots in the Persian Gulf and investigate sports' next chapter in the area. We'll check out Pulse Social's new sponsorship deal and their new project in the UAE. In my podcast, I'll be speaking with Zoe Wheeler about her role as a female sports ref and a footballer for Hammersmith's women's team. In this week's blog, in celebration of Pulse Social and PAS Abu Dhabi's new initiative, which is launching in the UAE this year, we will look at the role and history of an unusual sport in the UAE. Camel racing is a form of equestrian sport alien to the West. I'll look at the sport's historic roots in the Persian Gulf and investigate sport's next chapter in that country. The UAE's first officially licensed camel riding school, run by a Western woman, I'll look at how her role in bringing Emirati women into the school is an important part in the rediscovering the importance of camels in their own heritage. Are you looking to improve the health and fitness of students in your school? Well, you're in luck. In cooperation with PAS Abu Dhabi, Pulse Social will be offering free online taster sessions for UAE schools. For more information on how to book your school in for this exciting opportunity, please scan the QR code shown on screen now. We'd like to extend a big thank you to Always and Sported for their kind donation in support of our She Gets Social sports campaign. The kind donation will help us in achieving our mission to get more women and girls into sporting environments which will facilitate the development of their fitness and social lives. In this week's podcast, I spoke with Zoe Wheeler. Zoe is a level 6 qualified grassroots football referee. She has officiated matches for teams such as Arsenal, Manchester United, Chelsea, Liverpool and Manchester City, the Premier League's annual youth tournament. She also plays for Hammersmith Women's Football Club. In our conversation, I asked Zoe about her experience on the pitch. The role of the ref is one which is often underappreciated, especially women refs, but they are the cog which keeps the game turning, the goals scoring and stops players fighting. These have been this week's Pulse Social's weekly news bulletin stories. I've been your host, Edward Dexter. Look out for my podcast and my blog article coming soon. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next week.